Alright, well, let's continue on our adventure. I believe we gotta go to a mountain path to reach the Yulyana Woods. Let me just get 1 BP. How dare. Alright, let's see here. It'd be cool to have second tier wind magic, but so it goes. Alright, let's have some fun with Edea's new job class. Poison scales, how dare. Yeah, I still got it in 1 round. Alright, guess we'll take the time to heal up. Probably don't want to sit on poison for too long. That works. Alright, yeah, here we go. That sure looks like the way to go. What do they call this place? Mount Fragmentum? Yeah. Alright, well, if we're on the west side, then naturally we want to go east, which means we really want to start off by going west for treasure. Also a bear. Let's see here. Now, if I had to guess, I'd say that the bear is actually weak to earth damage. So I'm going to start with that. Ooh, sweet critical. We can watch the summon again. Alright, I was correct. The bear is weak to earth. Which is kind of a shame that I'm not using time magic anymore, because I don't have access to earth elemental except through the summon. But it's fine. It's fine. I guess we can also use the chance to look at the bow specials. Sure, we'll go with the Angelic Pillar to start with. Or not. That's also okay. Ripper. Okay, that is a dagger. Does it do anything special? We'll look at it through Edea because she is... Okay. So... plus 50 damage to humanoid monsters. It's really good. That 20% base critical rate, that's also really good because I don't think most... Yeah. Like when you look at most daggers, that's really low. Or most daggers have 3. A lot of weapons have 0. So 20% chance, that's pretty decent. Oh. Chompers. Well, goodbye. We got through that one unscathed. Chompers are like the... well, you know, every RPG has to have that enemy type that's high value, but likes to run a lot, and might have high defenses. That's what those guys are. Let's see, dryads. Well, they're trees. They're probably weak to fire. If I had to guess. You have Plant Slayer. That's 8 MP a turn. Whereas Fire Sword Magic will last me 10 turns. I'll just go for a little easy setup. Nice and simple. And let's go all out. One of the fun things about the Ranger, I actually want to take a look at the specialty. I do not remember. Okay. The Hawkeye adds 100 accuracy, which, by the way, is why... where is it? It's going to be under status? Yeah. So her aiming, her accuracy is maxed out at 200, which is a lot. Which means, basically, whenever she attacks, she's always going to hit... the max number, whatever it is for her speed, which I guess is 5. Oh, hey! Anchorite, that's what these guys are called. So, I've mentioned before that to get the, to get a new summon, you have to find these NPCs. Talk to them. Then, here you can see, they use the summon on you. Now, all you have to do is have someone survive.
Splendid.
That's it. That's it. That's all there is to it. I can now summon Ziasudra's Sin. And also maybe use some of my Phoenix Downs. So I technically can't cast the summon yet, but, you know, it's another tool in the belt, so I'm not really going to complain. I'm going to try to save up on special. You know what I'll do? I'm going to try to raise Agnès' critical rate. So I'll have her guard. What I'm really trying to do here is give her a chance to build up her special to max. And I'll just go all out and just beat the crap out of all these enemies. It'll be fine. It's a bit expensive, but it'll be fine. Let's see, I've just hit level 36, which means that I believe it cost me 1300 peak, but that's okay. I got one critical out of it. Oh well. Oh, I know. Why don't I just use this, give Anya some more moves,
Give us strength!
recover my MP at the same time. She doesn't have it anymore. Oh, but she did hit her max, so that's fine. That works. Summoning level 2. I don't think that's Ziasudra's Sin. Yeah, no, I don't have access to it yet. What does it say on the job screen? Summoning level 2. Ah, Pressvilger. That's weird. I'm pretty sure I played a game recently where the name Pressvelg was kind of important. It seems a little weird and funny to talk about it now. But Pressvelg, one of the interpretations of that name is like corpse eater or something, I believe. Which turned out to be kind of appropriate for Edelgard von Pressvelg, who in the Blue Lion story in Azure Moon really hinted at throughout all of the stories, how all of the tragedies that had occurred, all of the massacres, were all carried out to strengthen Edelgard, to make her stronger. So it's like she was eating those corpses to become the powerful emperor that she was. Anyway. Like I said, it's kind of weird to bring it up now that I'm not playing Three Houses. I just kind of forgot to mention it. I always intended to, and I just never found the time. Let's have the... Oh, I guess the bear won't beat himself up, which is fair, I suppose. But this ought to finish it. Thanks, Edea. Do these paths connect? That would be great if they did. I would really appreciate it. Alright, you know what? Let us try out the third tier Knuckle special. Just for fun.
Do not stand in my way!
Yeah, that did some good damage, I would say. You can probably see why I wanted to save that up. Alright. The paths do connect, upper and lower, like that. Oh, I've got something going at the village. What do you got? Is it a reward? Yeah. Alright, cool. Oh, I've also almost got an upgrade. Ah, yes, the final level of this set of special move parts. MP recovery, death touch, death resistance down. Oh, I see treasure chest was on the northern path, so I gotta go and get it. That's fine. Oh, Chomper. Alright. This is absolutely risky, but I'm going for it anyway. I want to take out that Chomper. I'm going to summon the hell out of everything. It's going to kind of suck when this doesn't work out, but who knows? Maybe they'll just run away, and I will get to get out of this battle unscathed. Largely unscathed. Yeah, so you can see... There it is. They're really evasive. Oh, I got some... Actually, what did I get out of that? That was supposedly good. That made it worthwhile. I don't know. No dachi. We'll worry about that later. I want to see if there's any mention of what the deal is with chompers. Not here. Are they dragon kind? No, dragon. Not inorganic. I think they're aquatic. Oh, nothing about... Okay. Let's get that sharp chop part. Right. I can make an axe, if I so choose. Axing that. But I do not choose. Let's make a bloody shield. Is there something else I wanted to check? I don't think so. Uh-oh. 2 grizzly bears. Whatever shall I do? Yeah, to hell with it. Let's go give him the old holy weapon.
Let's end this quick.
And you know, shout outs to damage dispersion, because if not for that, I would have absolutely lost Ringabel in that attack. Anyway. Ooh, I'm getting close to the next level of White Mage with Tiz, which is... Now I remember what I wanted to open up this menu for. Max out MP recovery. So that means every time I use rejuvenation, everyone's going to recover 50% of their MP, of their max MP, which is powerful. And I've always had trouble figuring out what status effects it should cure. But it turns out that the real answer is that it should cure KO. That is probably the most universal application for it. With all the other status effects that it can cure, you have to kind of be lucky. I mean, you could also just know in advance what status the boss you're fighting inflicts. But I have a poor memory for that, so... KO is just a really good alternative. Pretty good, like, useful all-around type of status. Oop. Little hitch there because my computer decided that my once-a-day background swap should be at 2:30 instead of, like, I don't know, midnight. That's what maximum draw looks like. It adds to critical rate, which works really well when you have a monk in the party. Or rather, someone who punches. Alright, there it is. Angelic Ward is, in my opinion, an extremely useful ability. Right now I have Abate Water, but what do I care about that? Angelic Ward, chance to reduce damage taken. What's the chance? Well, here it is in detail. 50% chance to have the damage received, regardless of whether it's a single target or multi-target attack. It just doesn't work on poison. I think that's really good for just a single support slot, just a coin toss of a chance to take half the normal damage that you would have taken, regardless of what kind of attack it was. Like, hell yeah, I'm pretty sure in the long run, my goal is going to be to have that on everyone. Let's see. That also means I can put Tiz in just about any other job that I like. I don't know what job that would be at this point, but you know, I might just put him back to merchant just to be able to make more money because I keep running out of it. I know I've got 2,200 right now, but that will not last forever.
We're nearly through.
Good. That was a harder hike than I thought.
Wasn't that bad.
Wait, what is that?
Sigh. Why do the big ones always show up at the very end? Well, better get ready.
Alright, see, this is why I like the, this is gonna be this thing, because I don't have anyone that can scan it. Alright. Guess we'll work on stealing. What was I thinking? Before I was interrupted by the boss fight. Generally a good idea to have aquatic slip. To have rejuvenation, because even if you have a weaker healing from from a support class like merchant, rejuvenation can carry a lot of weight, especially if we're God, I can't believe I already lost my train of thought. Anyway, looks like this guy likes to save up his BP, so I think I will do the same. Hey, there's Angelic Ward paying off, and that attack barely did anything. Alright, you still got BP saved up, so I'm gonna default one more time. Reflection angle, of course. God, too bad I don't have access to the water summon at this point. That would have been really handy to have. Let's see here. Do I have... I do. Alright. If this guy likes to default a lot, then what if... What if I just go all out on the Qigong Wave? Does extra damage and pierces default. I can't reflect, but I can. That figures, of course. On the turn he's not defaulting. That's alright. That also means Edea gets to do a ton of damage. Yeah, still reflecting, so poor Ringabel can't do anything useful. Oh. Still holding on to that 1 BP, which is really scary. Alright. Maybe now he'll default, now that he has less than, or now that he has 0 BP. What I would do... Edea, and then... his reflect is worn off, which means it's time to go hog wild with Blizzara. There it is. Even with the well, okay, well, the damage reduction is kind of hurting a little. I'm gonna do it again. No. Oh, he is. Alright, here's what I can do. Go with that. Rejuvenation for that MP recovery. I guess a piercing bolt would be good. Pierces defense. And why not? Another maximum draw.
I'll give my all.
Called Moonbeam, but it looks more like a flash kick.
Say goodbye.
Oh, that works. Thanks, Edea. Oh, I never did find out if it had anything worth stealing. Beast Slayer, summoning level 3, blind immunity. Alright. I probably won't use blind immunity, but it's got its applications. Got a bloody shield. What's next? What do you do? Like buff and debuff support? Sure. I don't mind throwing a couple hundred people at that. Oh, Sage, we're back.
My, did you youngsters miss me already?
No.
First, allow me to thank you again for your earlier aid. It allowed us to successfully awaken the Crystal of Wind.
I see. Yes, well, glad to hear I didn't work through the night in vain. Now, what brings you to me this time?
Which is why we need your help, Sage. No, allow me to call you Master. Master, the unparalleled glamour of your creations is the surest key to Agnès' victory.
Honestly, of all the reasons to bring you out here. Very well. Any one piece from my collection of 1,000 dresses strong is yours to take.
Oh, Master, words cannot express the bounds of our thanks.
Oh, and you've got a vanity with cosmetics. How convenient. May I?
Help yourself. Use anything you like.
I feel like you two are starting to spiral out of hand. Remember why we are doing this.
Let us defer to them this once. They are more knowledgeable in such things than I.
It's very trusting of
Granted.
you, Agnès.
But still...
From arguably the least trustworthy of the four.
What do you think? That's an especially popular design among my works.
I've never worn anything quite so extravagant.
Vito, it's all wrong. Too showy. The outfit drowns her out. The idea is to draw out her natural beauty, not hide it.
You're a stern critic, my dear.
Master, I fear this outfit lacks conviction. It's lukewarm. Have you anything hotter?
Jesus, Ringabel, your
You're
phrasing.
a brave man, Ringabel. Perhaps too brave. But yes, perhaps the time has come to loose the seal upon the forbidden Bravo bikini.
My God. You know, some things are forbidden for a reason, old man.
So extreme was it that every girl to try it on instantly and irrevocably hated me without exception.
Am I dreaming?
Oh, this might be a little ambitious, illegal.
Avert your gaze, Tiz. You aren't ready. It's too much temptation.
But if you did wear it, your victory would be assured. Such is its terrible power.
Then wear it I shall. I am prepared to make any sacrifice to find Olivia.
My God.
What courage! What noble spirit! Here then, take my greatest masterpiece.
Don't call it that.
Are you, sir, are you certain this is clothing?
It's clothing. All I say is clothing becomes clothing.
Yes, but it's the fabric. There isn't any. Are you certain?
You spoke of the strength of your determination, Vestal. Now, to action!
I did, but that was... This isn't... If I wore this, I'd catch my death of cold.
Does your talk of sacrifice ring hollow so soon, Agnès? I'll also mention that my journal states Agnès wore sexy clothes. It was awesome.
Ringabel, shut up, please.
Agnès, he's lying. I saw his book earlier, and it said nothing of the sort.
A word of advice? Don't choose the clothes, child. Let the clothes choose you.
But...
All right, you two, that's enough. The poor girl's near her breaking point.
But what of victory? Don't you want to win?
No! I've said as much from the very beginning.
You've no desire to claim the title of most beautiful for your own?
Did they really not
Vestal
mention
is the
that?
only title I require.
If you don't want to wear it, don't wear it. It's not as if there's any rule that says entrants have to dress sexy in the first place.
There isn't? Then I don't... this is unacceptable.
You're certain? There's no way to change your mind?
Yes,
And you, Tiz? You're a teenaged boy. Have you no blood in your veins?
I feel fine.
Unacceptable!
Here lie my dreams, broken.
Crushed before they ever lived.
Sex appeal is tricky. We haven't much time before the day of the festival. We ought to be returning to Florum.
Empty-handed, for all our troubles.
I blame myself for underestimating the beast that is sex appeal.
I'm not sure there's any cause for blame. And why try to tart you up or present you as someone you're not? I say show them you, as you are. I imagine Olivia is a lot more likely to recognize you that way, too. What if you... I don't know. Why don't you wear the vestal garb?
From the right.
Or just wear a sash saying, I'm the Vestal, assassinate me!
But who around here knows about the vestal garb? Us four, the sage, Olivia? That's it. Plus, I think that dress looks very pretty on you, Agnès.
Oh,
I
there it
mean-
is.
Me. As I am. As the Vestal of Wind. Thank you, Tiz. You are precisely right. I shall wear the Vestal garb for the festival.
I think that's the right choice.
Well, look at you, Tiz. You little charmer.
Oh, to be young and starry-eyed again. The Vestal garb is no less a masterpiece of mine than any other. It ought serve you well enough.
Might have been nice to come to that conclusion before we fought the giant turtle. I just want to make sure there isn't anything I'm missing here. There probably isn't. Pretty sure I've already moved beyond all of these pieces of equipment. Yeah. But it didn't hurt to check. That means we gotta hoof it all the way back. Of course. A little worried that there's a plot marker here, but...
You, woman.
Alright, Victoria is here.
Huh? With the vapid look, yes.
Oh my! Now whatever is a little girl like you doing out all by herself at this hour?
I hear you're thought to be the likely winner of the upcoming Sacred Flower Festival.
I am! Aren't I pretty? Now, if you want to grow up to be pretty like me, you need your beauty sleep.
Ha! Idiotic plebe.
Now, that's not very...
A slip of the hand. I'd meant only to mar that lovely face. They really are such fragile things. Like plucking a flower, and flowers so beg to be plucked. The ease of it all is a terrible bore. Don't you agree, Victor?
Just so, Victoria. Just so.
Let us hope these vestals to the crystals are more entertaining.
By my data, the likely runner-up ought to be strolling past soon. Shall we say hello, Victoria?
Oh, that's just mean. Almost as if they're trying to make the villains seem villainous. Alright, you want to get that, Oh hey, I can use the water summon. When I do get my... Words are hard. Want to get my MP back up.
Divine Glow!
And not a moment too soon. Better hang in there, Edea. Here's how to do it. Assuming I can get them off in time, which I don't think I can. I do wish I had access to fast travel, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. I wish I knew what the chompers were weak to, but I don't. Still fine. Everything is still fine. Now I've got water amp. Let's try the summon. Worst comes to worst, I can just fire away the Dryad. Alright, that works. Feeling not so great about losing physical defense, but it'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Everything is always fine. Never fear, because I am here. An extra BP, that's great. And I've got, oh, wait a second, I've got Beast Slayers. Let's use some Slayer abilities, because they don't need any further setup. As you can see, the Slayer abilities only deal bonus damage to the right family of monster. Let's see if I can get an ether to Ringabel. There we go. No damage. Easy every time. Give me one more random battle so I know I can level up before I exit the dungeon. Oh well.
All entrance to the Central Plaza, the 47th Annual Sacred Flower Festival, is set to begin.
We're in time.
And you've really decided not to go with this sexy swimsuit?
Wait, you still have that?
I'm quite certain, thank you. I'll wear the vestal garb, as Tiz suggested.
Why do you still have that,
This is your
Edea?
last chance to rethink it. Agnès, I still think the world deserves to see the Bravo.
Unacceptable.
Has history ever seen so sad a day as this? No, I say, surely not. Oh.
No one who matters is sad, Ringabel.
Are you nervous? I know it's scary standing up in front of a crowd this size. But don't be scared. We'll be close by, keeping watch.
Thank you. Hearing that does lift a weight from my shoulders.
Good. Now relax and go get 'em.
Alright. But we've got a bit of a side quest here. Maybe I'll take a look at that first.
Well, hello. Quite the dashing little dandy, eh, my friend? But pray, mistake me not. I've no interest in children, and still less in men. But yes, this is quite the merry band. 2 boys, 2 girls. Double date, is it?
Double date?
How charmingly hot-blooded. Ah, youth, look at me. You're making Old Red blush. Ah, beg your pardon. That was no criticism. I'm proud, envious even. Hard to believe I was that young once. Time's remorseless arrow, eh? Now look at me. Just a sad pile of bones and flab and tarnished dreams.
I'd be happy to tear those bones up any night, De Rosa.
Stop it. We've got kids watching.
Curious. I feel a reflexive, uncontrollable revulsion.
So tell me, my little dandy.
You're addressing me?
I am. Tell me straight. Just how far have you gotten with her? What? Not even held hands? That's worrisome. You're making the Red worry. Women are fickle beasts. Another fellow comes a-courting and they're apt to flit off. Take me. If I saw an opening to chat her up, I'd have her in my pocket in minutes. Seconds.
What?
Excuse me? Are you really gonna flirt while I'm standing right here?
Thank you.
If you'll pardon my saying, I doubt Edea fancies shallow old men.
No need to get heated, lad. True, you have your youth and innocence and baseless confidence. As well you should. Stay just as you are. We'll see if she does the same. Just remember, it's not innocence a girl wants. It's a thrill. That, and a refined technique.
Technique?
Ah, but I'm afraid you'll have to study up on that one alone. Take care.
I don't know if I quite like this fellow.
Oh. Edea, just what manner of technique do you look for in a man?
Sorry, I'm pretending I misheard you.
Is it clever conversation? A gift for cooking? Swords and sorcery? Kissing?
Ring a bell.
Right. Now I'm pretending I didn't hear you at all.
Way to take a hint. Alright. Highly unusual. I guess we're gonna have to leave that be. Can't even use any of the facilities because we've got a festival. It's right now.
Next up, we have entrant number 5. It's Mary.
Oh, my heart's pounding, and I'm in the audience. It's like the speech at Ansheim all over again. I nearly forgot to breathe.
She'll do fine. And we're here just in case.
Stage fright isn't the only thing worrying me. Last I heard, there were a total of 6 girls competing today. So why is Agnès' entry number 9?
Where are the other 3, you mean? Maybe they panicked at the last minute?
I suppose it's possible.
The lovely Mary. Next up, number 9. Agnès.
Oh, here she comes!
Alright. Here goes everything.
Agnès? Agnès!
Agnès! You're on! Go! Huh?
Entrant number 9, it's still your turn. Come on down.
Oh, right. Sorry. What was she thinking with that bland get-up? She's clearly delusional. I almost feel bad. Almost.
I didn't come all the way here for this! Boo! Boo!
To my one true friend, in hopes that this may reach you. Though great distance has come between us, I consider you my friend, now as in childhood. You are a source of joy, a target of aspiration. You were ever one step ahead, but you would always stop to reach out a gentle hand to guide me. Just to see your smile and hear you speak filled my days with warmth. Yet now, I do not even know where you are. The smile you wore as a girl is still so fresh in my mind. And yet, I feel my breast will be torn asunder from worry. I want to see you again, to know that you are well. To be truthful, I am terrified without you. Even now, as a grown woman, I force myself onward, but any confidence I show is hollow deception. Every pause, every quiet moment, I feel ready to fall to my knees and wail as I did back then. Please, I feel I cannot withstand this crushing weight. I cannot manage it alone. I cannot imagine completing my task without you there. Without your aid. For so long, I'd swallowed back these doubts. Tried to be strong. But I fear old habits are not soon broken. I will wait for you. So please, if you are watching, tell me. Let me know you are there. Give me some small sign, and this time I will do as you once did. I will reach out my hand to you. Thank you very much.
Oh, this is ridiculous! I call foul play. How do you not have any votes?
Can't be helped. Hers was an appeal wholly out of keeping with the contest's theme.
Yeah,
Perhaps I ought
that's
to have won
fair.
the bikini after all.
You were just fine. You said what you came to say. The idea was never to win the contest. If Olivia heard that, I'm certain your words will move her.
I hope so. I wonder what... A letter?
Wait, is it from...
Olivia! She wrote me a letter!
See? You got through to her just fine. So, what does it say?
The plan
I heard
actually
about your
worked.
appearance at the festival, though I was not able to attend. It puts my heart to ease knowing that you have also weathered this terrible crisis. I wish to meet with you as well, Agnès, my one true friend. But I fear I am not free to move about. Behind the ruins to the west lies the hidden village of the Crystal Orthodoxy. You will find me there. Do not allow this letter to be seen by any eyes but yours. Not even the matriarch can know.
Awfully cautious, isn't she? If I trust anyone in Florum, it's the matriarch.
They must be after her too then, as we feared.
Let us go, straight away, west to the ruins and the hidden village beyond.
I trust you heard that, Victor.
Most clearly, Victoria.
Then we've little need for the wind vestal to continue living.
Indeed, though if I may, it seems they make for the Vestal of Water's side.
Yes, and?
They may serve us better as live baits. We let them go, give chase, and net 2 Vestals at once.
Fine, fine. So in the end, it was I who took the festival crown. Unsurprising, but amusing enough. Wouldn't you say, Victor?
Just so, Victoria. Just so.
Got kind of a catchphrase of his own, doesn't he? Yes, to continue the subquest that we started earlier, let's take a nap at the inn.
Just what are these techniques? I stewed on it all night and came up blank. Next time I see that red character, I'm getting a demonstration, one way or another.
Alright, how do trigger that? I think, to trigger it, the next step, it's really something like, thank you, combat item shop. Oh yeah, let's add some dark stuff. I think all the events have to take place at night, which is a little mean because you also have to visit the inn. Which means I'm going to just, turn off battles. Try to get that, try to get this side quest taken care of sooner rather than later. I mean, we're right here. Like, obviously we're supposed to go meet Olivia, but, you know, might as well get this out of the way now. Any second now. Any second. Alright. Does that count as night? I don't remember. I think it does.
I'm sorry, are you?
That was weird. That's usually when you get pickpocket.
They were certainly in a hurry.
Looks like they dropped something.
Let's have a look.
Ah, the reverse pickpocket.
That isn't yours. You oughtn't.
No, I oughtn't. And good thing I did.
Why? What does it say?
Rose to strike Northern Hideaway. Warn them to flee at once.
Gee, I wonder who the Rose could be.
Rose.
The Blood Rose Legion.
Let's hurry north, to the hidden village.
Alright, looks like we've got a couple of places to go in our hands. Oh, wait. That's night. Go here. Swear, sometimes I remember this feeling this way when I first played it, but oh, there he is. That's who I was looking for.
Hey, isn't that the...
The old dandy.
Come, we're following him. I intend to see this so-called technique for myself.
Why do I have to come?
You're coming, Tiz. That's all there is to it. Alright, so it looks like the dandy has made his escape. The lads have split up. Or maybe they just split up so that it wouldn't be obvious that they were tailing him. Maybe.
So exhausted. I didn't sleep a wink. Someone, give me a lap to lie in. Need sleep.
Oh, Ringabel. Alright. There's another side quest marker up. What does that really do? I guess I gotta wait until nightfall again. Kind of annoying. Oh well, so it goes. It'd be a really nice time to open up the journal, maybe take a look at things, see if there's anything fun to read, but doing so will stop in-game time, which means days won't advance. I also can't remember if standing still actually allows time to pass. It does. Okay, that's good to know. I'm pretty sure once it's sunset, it's technically night. What do these two have to say? What's this side quest marker?
Need more.
It's late for a lady to be wandering about. Shall I walk you home?
It wasn't enough. The hairpin, the dye. I used them both. But it's not enough. More. I need more. I can be prettier. Have to be. He laughed his smug laugh as he said it. I was secret beauty potion. But it wasn't enough. It's not enough. Red hair left the basement.
Guess I should have talked to her first.
Potion wasn't enough. Basement. So dank. I woke up and screamed. More! I need more!
Well, she seems to be in quite a state.
What do you make of all that?
I pride myself on understanding women. But she had even me at a loss.
Weird. Wonder what's up with that.
Hey, isn't that the...
Come, we're following him. I intend to see this so-called
Yeah.
Why do I have to...
We've already heard this before. I wonder if the thing doesn't activate properly if you don't talk to that girl first. Alright, we'll split up. follow him. See if we can find anything out of the ordinary. Still nothing, which is awkward. Or, no, never mind.
You look positively ragged. Still obsessing over what that red fellow said?
There's something about him. Something shady. We tailed him, and he just vanished.
Sure you didn't just botch the attempt? I'm sure you're an old hand at chasing skirts, but you've no talent for tracking middle-aged men. Right. This looks like a woman's job. He seems the type to leave a trail of broken women behind him. I'll judge him for myself.
Don't. Please. I don't want you going near him. Just the thought of you and him.
Oh,
I'll
ring a
thank
bell.
you not to fantasize. Besides, have some faith. Do I seem the type to fall for a washed-up philanderer? I'll just put on a little act and see what his game really is.
But how?
Well, first...
So, hey, remember how Edea still had the Bravo bikini?
Is that... It's the one from the Sage's collection.
The Bravo bikini, wasn't it? I didn't realize Edea had it.
You already forgot?
One glance can tell you it doesn't fit. Clearly, the woman is fearless.
Are we sure this is wise? It might attract the wrong attention.
I told her to scream if anything happens. We have to trust her.
Now, I will say, they did tone down the appearance of the Bravo bikini for Western releases,
Hey, they're gone!
which is probably fair.
But I didn't hear a peep, let alone a scream.
In any case, we have to find her.
Have a look at this. Something is caught between the paving stones.
It's a scrap of the bikini. A hidden passage, then? I knew it! That explains the disappearing act. Agnès, follow me! And don't leave my side, no matter what.
Why do you say that?
Women are fickle beasts.
Ring a bell.
Come again?
Well, are we going in?
We kind of have no choice. I mean, our fourth party member.
I don't see the red man down here.
Secret passages, and now this?
What is all this? It's all machines and laboratory tools. And row after row of those vials.
There! Edea!
She's breathing. Knocked out, but otherwise fine, thankfully.
All these women left here unconscious. We have to free them from this place.
Ah, but that would put me in quite the bind.
It's the old red man!
Now that is unfortunate. Red is a fine nickname, but you've gone and butchered it.
I'll ask this once. What have you done to Edea?
Ha! I gave you fair warning, boy. Said I'd have her in my pocket, didn't I? I'm telling you, it's all in the technique. And the technology. Take that device there. So it churns out a little toxin called pheromore, see?
Toxin?
As in poison, yes. Follow along. You mix pheromore with Nitafix. And this cologne is born. Give it a little spray around the collarbone. Can't imagine the stuff is good for you, but my, is it effective. Any woman within arm's reach falls for me. Guaranteed. A slave to my every word. So yes, there's a chemical technique to start.
Why do this? To attract women? Why imprison them here, then? What are you really after?
Simple. The Red always has his eye out for women that might prove useful. Ladies in the right places to help me climb my way to the top. Once I spot them, it's just a matter of making them fall for me. That part's easy. Then they do my work for me. Whatever I say. Recruitment technique? Check.
That's it then? All this for some lazy ambition?
Now, don't get ahead of yourself, boy. What goes into that machine there? Ah, the women. It extracts the toxins from the seduced women to make cologne to seduce more women. Rinse, repeat. There's a fine technique for bringing down a nation.
What? You can't. Who are you?
Hush, darling. Red still has the floor. Now, I never forget a lady's face. Ever. It's my gift. I knew yours in an instant. Imagine my surprise seeing not one, but two golden geese trundling along behind you. How you saw them as anything but an opportunity, I'll never know. Were I in your shoes, boy, I'd use every trick of the trade to make them fall for me. Once they're in love, they're yours. You've won. For women are creatures of emotion, my friend.
Just want to take a moment here to say that this Dandy DeRosa guy isn't really dandy at all, is he?
Bar wench or Grand Duchess, a gal in love will give anything, do anything for the man she loves.
And her wishes, her identity? These mean nothing to you?
Does a carpenter care for the wishes of his hammer? Tools ill have need of identities. Regardless, your capture will be my ticket to riches and glory, and I thank you for that. A traitorous runaway and a wanted witch. I can think of no two finer instruments.
He's Eternian. Are you with the Legion?
Quiet in the back, thank you. Where was I? Ah, yes. Techniques for getting ahead. Use every tool in reach till it crumbles to dust. That's how a man succeeds. A dandy.
A man who would call a woman his tool is no man. My friends will suffer no further insults.
Since you're clearly incapable of managing my nickname, let's make this formal. I am captain of the Eternian Forces Blood Rose Legion. Red Mage Fiore de Rosa.
Wow, imagine that. This guy with the extreme rose motif has a connection to the Blood Rose Legion that is trying to topple this. this place. Gotta take care of Edea and her unfortunate charm affliction. I appreciate that it's thank you, Angelic Ward. I appreciate that it's very thematically appropriate, but Tiz needs it the most. Does he have a weakness? I don't remember. And I can't look it up, can I? Hey. Alright, that's a little awkward. Heal. Just gotta pray that Ringabel survives. Things are looking pretty dicey, I have to admit. This potion come handy. There's some high potions. Alright, this is not great. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to rely on this at all, but I think I have to. I'll do it just this once.
Bravely second.
Start with this. I'm gonna try to avoid doing this more than I have to. More than this. I've used 4 points, so if this was all legit, my SP would be at -1. I wouldn't be able to use it again. So we'll just pretend that that I don't have any left.
Got this one. You're in the way. Move.
All right. And we'll step it up further.
Come, sacred light.
Because this guy in his party-wide Thundara is doing a lot more harm than I anticipated. It's fine. Let's see, let's get some shell going. Spam some attacks. Get some harm in there. All I got was an ether? Oh, Hermes sandals. That's pretty handy. Oh, he got revenge. That is not ideal. Alright, we'll go with the holy weapon just for maximum effect. Please. Please.
Think you're
Thank
ready?
you. Yes, it counts. So, we're seeing a little bit of this already, but in your typical Final Fantasy game, you know, you have, or at least let's talk about Final Fantasy V in particular, since that's where I draw the most comparison from. Beautiful. In Final Fantasy V, the Red Mage really only has mediocre magic, and the big draw is the ability to double cast. Well, in this one, they get a lot more support abilities. They still have kind of middling red magic. In this game, it goes up to level 4 black and white magic.
Do not stand in my way!
But they also get things like Revenge, which is where they get a chance, I want to say it's about 25%, to just gain VP in response to taking damage. Which is pretty darn good. Let's see, I need, I guess, a remedy. Yeah, let's loop the rejuvenation. Bring it back. Try fire. I don't think he's weak to fire, but we'll try it anyway.
Give us strength!
I will go for it again. Yeah, we'll give him the full rainbow of elemental damage. Why not? Not fear. Oh, we got him. And a Mirage Vest, of course. Oh well. I'm glad fear did not come to bite me in the ass. Red Mage has black and white magics up to level 4, which means they do get Fyra and Kira, and one level beyond that. Kind of middling. The best weapon is a sword. I think that's going to be Tiz's new thing.
Seems a tool used wrong makes a fine weapon.
Then what? In the end, he went to all these lengths just to use women?
He sure did.
Have to wonder whether a more direct approach might not have been more effective.
Look here, at these papers. I imagine they're his writing.
Ah.
Reports.
Ars
They're
Journal.
awfully thick.
Thank you for coming to my rescue, all of you. I was careless.
Ringabel led the charge the whole way. Direct your thanks at him.
Thank you, Ringabel. You're squarely on the white as the driven snow list for today.
Appreciated. Come to think of it, that suit is the wrong size for you. You're liable to...
Excuse me? Just what is that supposed to mean?
Why are you upset? It's a simple fact that the size isn't...
Ugh! I'm moving you to my dead to me list.
Wah, wah. Alright, let's figure this out. God, it would be nice if I had access to the more money thing. Here, let's take a look at revenge, see if I was right. Yeah, 25% chance to increase BP when taking damage, not triggered by poison, which is fair. And the only... Yeah, I only get access to level 1 white and black magic. But hey, that's, you know, one spell slot, or one command slot. So I think I'm actually going to do that. Have fun with it. Tiz gets a fancy new outfit. I would very much like to keep his white magic. At least until I can learn level 3. So, let's see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give him staff lore. As a reminder, this just raises his aptitude for staves to S. Because, if we look at his status, I think now... Well... He could be a decent attacker. We compare him to... Well, he'd still be at the lowest end. But, let's see, if I remove... Which one's the better one? Okay, let's say I remove that. 56 as opposed to... Well, okay, it would still be pretty bad, actually. But I could use a shield with him, and he would be a lot tankier. Do I want that? I don't actually know. Oh, we'll give it a try. See how it shakes out. Also take a look at whether this armor does anything good. Kinda doesn't. Alright. We'll play with that for now. I just had kind of an idea. Like, what if... What if I have him use a sword and a staff at the same time? Like, would that even be any good? I don't know. But it will mean that he gets access to sword and staff powers. Hack and slash. What works? I don't know. Beast slaying. We could give it death touch. Just instantly kill things. I don't know. Fire. Air splitter should be... Make it lightning. How about? Give everything death touch, because who cares? Sonic wave, that could be wind. Demon slaying, I don't know. And no death touch. I don't see any reason not to do death touch. And that's looking fine. Yeah, alright. So I won't get the, ooh, dark. I won't get rejuvenation as fast as I would like. But having an offensive option is great too. Alright, what's the party chat about? Ringabel's worry. Oops. Mutton-headed. Oh, okay. You really said I'm always there for you, even when you don't want. A Billink. Not worth a high potion. I did just remember I wanted to see, the red reports. Alright, secularizing Florum. Got funds from the Camera and Profiteur Merchantry. Alright. So he's the one who directed Artemia to hunt down the Orochi. Or the Nidafix. While also turning the woods in the east to a rotten wasteland. I guess the Faramore is what the Flories released when their wings were plucked. Oh, ooh. Bribing the Crystal Orthodox. Introducing inequality to the place. Let's see. So this is a process that has been going on for years, what these reports are saying. Einheria, who we've seen has been killing practitioners of Crystalist Orthodoxy. Alright, this is written backwards, but it's line by line. So, let's see. That downer, Kint, refused to come aboard our plan to plunder Eternia. Ooh. We'll have Profiteur deal with him and strike the Orthodoxy treasury as planned. We'll incite the hostages to martyrdom in order to furnish scapegoat. Kata will ready every compound he can, and the fools will all die where they stand. So, Red has been up to extremely no good, along with Profiteur. And someone named Kata, who we have not met yet. Don't feel bad if you don't recognize the name. Alright, before we advance the plot, let's head north. Oh, right. I need to turn encounters back on that I can, like, level my new job. Or whatever. You know. Enemies get 1 BP, that's rude. Go all out. There, easy every time. That works. Oops. That's the... All right. Here we go. Actually, give me just a second. Okay. Check out these withering woods. Hey, a remedy. That sure comes in handy. First strike. Okay, try a little bit of magic. And a little stronger magic. Oh, beautiful. Simply beautiful. So, this. Oh, Tiz, you tried. No, I just remembered, I got that support ability for Ringabel. Friendship. The amount of that affinity goes up with one friend summoned doubles. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what affinity with friendship summons even does. I have no earthly clue. Alright, is this just a sidetrack for loot? It looks like it. Thunder on the Impaler, fire on Catamount. We'll do a Beast Slayer on that. That sure looks like a beast. Beautiful. Yeah, so now you can see I've got this is hack and slash. That's fine. I guess I've kind of gotten to a point where my strategy... Blade. That should be better. I'll sleep. Go figure. Let's see. Let me pull that to the side. Kind of looks almost like what Rosa was using. Almost. Oh, it's a Dagon. Look at that little guy. Alright. Want to beat up the mage, I think. I don't remember if the Dagon is weak to anything, but if it is, it would be... We can keep doing our brave for what little good it does. Good job, Edea. Phoenix down? Okay. Alright, we'll just keep doing our thing here. Alright. Still alive. That's slightly worrisome, but nothing I can't handle, right? Okay. I'm gonna keep braving. We'll trust Tiz to handle it. Incredible. I don't know if you caught that, but the way that works, a couple of times, I got the sleep proc with the Tiz's sword, and then it didn't do anything. It was immediately negated by the second half of his attack. So if you're into dual wielding, bow, not quite as strong. What does it do? 50% more damage to flyers. What does Angel's bow do? Also 50% more damage to flyers. But we take a peek at here. It does look cool. It's just literally not as good as the bow from the Norende shop. Alright, I've got my rejuvenation up. That's good. Go all out, Tiz. Let's keep racking up the sword specials. See if he gets to go before Edea. I don't think he will. Oh, he does. Alright. It's an utterly useless... utterly useless attack. Thanks, dual wielding. Now, see, it's funny that Aerial Slayer is one of the moves that a ranger can learn, only because the ranger's best weapon, or the bow, already does bonus damage against flying types. Alright. I have been hurt. It is not good. I think what we'll do... Phoenix down. High potion. And holy weapon. I'll just leave it at that. And Agnès is missing out.
I saved this for you.
Whoops. Okay. There's still a chance. Very clutch revenge. Give his another turn. You know what? Let's take a look at rapid fire. We've seen maximum draw a couple of times by now. Of course, the Dagon is immune to fire. Why didn't I anticipate that? What was I thinking? Oh well. Oh well, it all worked out in the end. Now, I guess the next thing to investigate, now that I've got Tiz and his 2 sets of specials both ready to go. Alright, it does not actually negate, using one special doesn't use up the other weapon's special. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I was hoping for. That's what I'm getting. Hey. Can't confuse my friends like that.
Turning back.
Hey, that actually got the kill on 2 of them. Death Touch paid off. Ooh, Summoning Amp. Let's see. That... What does that do? 2 slots. Raise MP cost by 25%. Raise its damage by 25%. Can be set at the same time as max summon. We don't have max summoning just yet, but whenever we do get it, now we know that it will stack. That's good information to have. Ether, always handy. So are high potions. Enemy gets first strike. Why do a couple of Dagons get first strike? Well, I'll hit him with a summon. And Glozara sword magic. And again. And all out with Edea. Thank you, Edea. I appreciate how this map isn't really much of a maze. Alright, let's not run. And we'll stick with Blackman. Get this job done. Oh, alright. Pulled through before the rejuvenation came out, which, I guess that's fine. Oh, well, that's good to have. Don't get me wrong. I got these Hermes sandals. Raise your agility by 10. Which... I kind of like the sound of agility on a red mage, just so he acts faster. I kind of subscribe to the belief that you want your white mage to have an early turn in the order rather than a late one. We'll see how this pays off.
Give us strength!
See? Paying off already. Beautiful. Just what I like to see. Wonder. Alright, so I'm not at the point where Agnès will be stronger without claws. Good to know. Alright, save. Whatever that's worth. I mean, I do have autosave on, so it's not a big deal. I'll give Ringabel a couple of ethers. And, oh. A couple of high potions on Edea. That'd be a good idea. And, hey, what do we have here?
Good. It looks like we're in time.
Is something wrong? Gather your families and run! This place will soon be attacked! What? No way! It's the truth! Now hurry! You've got to be kidding me!
This is
Oh,
no time
thanks
to
for
be
the look.
laughing.
But it's too funny! How could you fall for it so easily? What? Hurry, girls! Send word to the Valkyrie!
Oh no, it was a trap.
To think so simple a snare would work on the infamous Vestal.
What's become of the people of this village? You didn't...
Gone, and not by my hand. This place was deserted. Though I cannot say whether the original inhabitants left alive or dead. Agnès oblige, Vestal of Wind. You will come with me.
We won't let that happen.
I'm Hyria.
Do not resist. Running is futile as well. You're perfectly surrounded.
I'm Hyria!
You've not been given leave to speak, Edea.
Friend of yours?
Why are you doing this? This isn't...
I've warned you not to speak.
I'm afraid I cannot keep silent. Agnès is my friend.
Yes. I've heard all about you, Edea. Traitor to your homeland. Ally to that monster.
Oh, that's harsh.
Alternus begged me to talk sense into you. He was beside himself.
He's not. Alternus has nothing to do with this.
You and I learned the sword under the same master. We shared a vision, a dream. We swore our blades to the service of Eternia, and pledged to fight for her future. Yet here you stand, a traitor.
I had to.
To free mankind from thraldom before the crystals. To create a new world where all can live in peace. These are the tenets of the Grand Marshal's philosophy. The same that you denied when you betrayed your homeland and spat in the face of your father. Why, Edea?
I knew nothing before. I was innocent, ignorant. But no longer. I've seen the world with my own eyes, judged right from wrong for myself. And now I can say with all confidence, you are wrong. All of you. The Council, the Forces, the Legion, none of you are making people's lives better. You burn cities down, bleed people dry for money. One atrocity after another.
You mean to deny your own father? Just like that?
Yes. I don't understand what he's thinking. I can't accept it.
What have you been looking at this whole time? The Vestal's illusions?
I know what I've seen. I'll let no one deny it, not even you.
This is my final warning. Return to your father's side, Edea.
I cannot. I won't. I can never go back to the Eternian forces.
The Grand Marshal's orders were to eliminate any obstacle.
Father!
Your words have made this clear. You are an obstacle before me, Edea. I'll not hold back. Your treason ends now!
Well, here we go. All right. Now let me think. I believe she is weak to lightning. I sure hope that's the case. Just in case, I'll load up Edea with lightning sword magic. Alright, she's not weak to lightning. I guess I was confusing her with the generic enemies that use spears. Alright, I feel like my safest bet is going to be just building up attacks. Building up my brave point. Certainly very defensive. I'm going to protect myself another turn. There it is. Alright, you know what? Let's just unload on her. So Einheria's class here is the Valkyrie. Go figure. And its Final Fantasy equivalent is the Dragoon. The jump, you know, takes a turn, renders them kind of immune, or yeah, takes them out of the field of battle for one turn. They come down the next turn. On the plus side, it means that's an easy tell that you should be guarding. Give it a pull. The piercing bolts, I think. The nice thing is that it also leaves her incredibly vulnerable for a turn.
Let's start the show!
Magic is up. Good. We'll just take advantage of that. I don't think she jumps like back to back. Oh, alright. She's already done. Well, good. I'm glad. And we got a Valkyrie halberd for our troubles. Let's look at the Valkyrie asterisk. Hit and run leaping attacks, powerful BP attacks, favors spears. So for example, that Crescent Moon attack uses BP, and well, it's our first.
You've grown stronger.
It's our first real multi-target physical attack. Anyway, I guess we've got some emotional cutscenes to go through.
Einheria.
Why do you weep? You've bested me. Be proud.
I never wanted.
Edea, hear me now. My final request. Meet with him, with your father, face to face. No more intermediaries. Look at him. Look at him, and you'll see it. What he seeks. I know.
I will. I swear it to you.
Good. That's good, my sisters. You've come to guide me.
Well, that was, I think that's fair to call that a sad ending for Einherja. Einherja's name, by the way, comes from the word, I believe it's pronounced Einherjar. Clear warriors in Norse mythology. Google says the word literally means army of one, or those who fight alone. They were, when they died in battle, they were brought to Valhalla by the Valkyrie. Right. So anyway, just a little fun fact for you. However fun that really is. So I think Agnès will get to be our Valkyrie. I know she's close to leveling up in Monk, but I don't care. Soulmates is a thing. Ah. Right, so you get an attack boost anytime an ally goes down. Which is not the worst thing in the world. So we'll get a heavy armor class back. And, you know, we can still have her use martial arts. But maybe I won't. Maybe I'll stick with the thievery. And let's see. We'll get her loaded out. She's got a... We can give her the Valkyrie halberd that I just picked up. Odachi, which I don't know why I even have. We'll give her that cross shield I used to have. The armor is actually not... At least the helmet isn't, but yeah. Okay. That works. And, you know, I've had this on for a while, but I really should be using the thief gloves if I'm going to have Agnès be the thief. That is a mistake that I will rectify. And let's see, you know, I don't want to walk all the way through this place. Let's just use the teleport stone. And we'll go for where Olivia is. All right. Just for fun. Oh, I forgot to look at the specials and what the activation conditions are. It's fine. Everything will be fine. Let's look at that real quick. It's easiest for me to remember to set specials like this. Okay, inflict physical damage on 10 enemies. Well, that's easy to accomplish when you've got an ability So what do we have here? Ooh, raises critical. Nice. Also good to have when you have a monk in the party. Horizon. I don't know, maybe I'll just leave it elemental neutral. Aquatic? I don't know. Sure. Paralysis. Oh, make that lightning. Undead? Sure. Okay. And sure, paralyzed touch. And Megiddo Flame. It slays demons and inflicts death. Say fire with 5 times normal damage. Okay. This will get the job done. Oh, okay. Perfect. Well, since we're passing by, A, I want to see if there's a better spear available, and B, I gotta take a nap. And the only spear is the Valkyrie halberd, of course. Incidentally, staves and spears generally have this quality where they deal more damage when attacking multiple enemies. And now we actually have a way to do that. So, you know, thought it was worth pointing out. Get that critical MP refill. 40 peak is hardly anything. Time will tell, of course, but I would very much like to be able to finish at least do the temple thing today. That's going to be the goal. Hey, got the sweeper again. I guess whether I actually can finish things today will largely depend on how this goes. Twilight Ruins. What we have here? Anxiety. Of course. Ah, yes, the little girl, who, with our knowledge as the audience, we recognize as Victoria of the Council of Six. But, of course, she doesn't have to be recognized, which is a bit of a problem. Ah, yes, I remember the gimmick of this place now. These little crystals control a set of doors. Only one of them can be opened at a time. And wouldn't you know it, they're set up so that there's often treasure behind them. Let's steal from the Minotaur. That seems like a wise idea. Are you a beast? You count as a beast, right? Sure do. Bold move, trying to inflict double damage on my tank. On what passes for my tank. Ah, I got the jump. Come to think of it, here it is. Jump at the end, jump out of screen, and then at the end of the turn, and come down next turn. So jump deals double damage or triple damage if you're using a spear. Which is cool. Let's see, these guys are probably weak to lightning. I think that's a reasonable guess. There it is. Alright. So we'll do a jump. Triple damage will be pretty valuable, I think. And just to set things up, thunder magic. Thunder arrow. That wasn't very much damage at all. So it goes. Really, it's just embarrassing. Ooh, MP free in a pinch. I don't think I have the room for it. I think that takes 2 slots. It does. But when your health is in critical condition, when it's below 20%, spells cease to cost anything. That's nice. Turntables, you get BP when an enemy misses you. That's cool, but it's probably not the best fit for a red mage, I would say. Ooh, the Mutsu no Kami. Or the Heike gloves. Go with the gloves. Just because I decided. Oh, yeah, here's another case where they kind of trick you. Is it really a trick? I guess not. I guess it's not really a trick when you just don't go the right way. Edea will probably finish that. Good enough for me. The treasure for me this one? There is. Let's do a little summon, because this little gremlin here, this imp, I feel like might also be weak to earth. Is. Nailed it. This, little of that. I wish I could get more damage out of Agnès. I probably could, actually, if I were willing to sacrifice having a shield, which I don't know that I want to do. I guess we could take a look at specials. Guess we'll start with overpowered because I have it.
Forgive me!
Alright, paralysis is fun to inflict. It's already cured of it though, which is unkind. That's okay. I'll slay the beast with Beast Slayer. Does what it says on the tin. Well, I don't really have much of a choice here, do I? Pocket change, it's always nice. Now here's where they're gonna get a little tricky with what the doors can do. Time to see Angelic Pillar. I think it's time to see Angelic Pillar. Let's go.
Full power!
And that's how move attacks everyone. And I used the wrong summon for that. I used the wrong spell, really. Spear Lore. Makes sense. Get that kind of early, the looks of it. Alright, so there's nothing behind that door anymore that's of any import to me, so I can close that off for good. Since I don't need to open that door again, now I can block off access to that door. That's how they want you to think. If only I had a way to drain magic. this guy, but I don't. I do Beast Slayer. How to get Tiz's sword specials up, I feel. The more braving I can do, the better. Literally 2 points off from the next ranger level. That figures. Let's see. The way forward, which means there's probably treasure on the other routes. I better check that out. Ah, the hell with it. Give him a jump. Aquatic Slayer, that doesn't mean much to me. We're spending money. Shop has been upgraded. Got AK Helm. Really? There's nothing up here. Huh? Not even a hidden passage? I wish there was a way to, like, see hidden passages on the map. I mean, I know that kind of defeats the point of them being hidden passages, but man can dream. Alright, what's the reward from Nurende? I should probably invest in more combat items after this next thing. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Now we're getting maze-like. The first things first, I believe I want to open up this one. For the treasure. Oh, just had to be multiples. Birch bow. New, it is even weaker than the Aeolian bow, but it does do bonus damage to demons. So something to keep in mind, I guess. Ether up Ringabel here. Maybe a second time. Alright, now what do I do from here? I don't think I need to access this spot any further, so do like so. Ah, yes, I think I remember now. Now I take this path, go up here. I'll be able to loop around and access that last treasure chest. This is good. This will get Ringabel's other special up. Not quite there yet, but that's okay. I'll use this opportunity to do that. Will that be enough to get him to level 3 sword special? I don't know. I sure hope. It was not. Alright. I think what I want to do is I'm going to take advantage of that birch bow. I'm going to pick on these little imps. Really got me with the silence, huh? Alright, well, get those echo herbs. Tiz. He'll be able to fix this. Oh, and I can't brave because Edea is suffering from dread. Of course. Picks up Edea. Ringabel, I'm trying to save his MP. That battle was a little more demanding than I would have liked. Level 4 summoning already. Again with the blue chest. Alright. Ether. Well, this will open up those two doors. And they're on Ringabel. We will summon go to Lulu. Oh, yeah, Edea does her thing. Once again, thank God for damage dispersion. Is it still not enough? How many times do I have to brave? Get what I'm after. Alright, whatever. Close to the end of this dungeon. That unlocks the way forward, but I still have that other treasure chest I haven't been able to reach. Which means I really did just have to go talk to that blue crystal. Which will probably, now that I think about it, block center path? Alright. There it is. We'll just, oh, right. Correct myself here. Here we go. Alright. Ringabel's MP is dangerously low, so let's try to top him up again. There we go. Looking a little better. I could have just done this the first time. Oh well. Or Hermes sandals. I think I'm going to just turn off encounters for the rest of this floor, at least. Finally. I guess I can turn them on now that I've moved on from the floor. I want to turn them up to maximum. Really? I don't want to deal with this. Get out of here. So rude. Alright, we have here. Well, we have this. I can shut that door. You know what? No, I'm over it. Let's just turn encounters off until we get to the boss. Fine. So I don't need that door open. I don't need that. This door either. Don't need this green door opens. Let's shut that thing. See, drawn, making a path already. No need for the yellow door anymore. Got something at Narende. The Heike helm has been created. I could make the armor, but let's go back over here. Make the Mutsu no Kami. Of course. That's where the treasure chest is. Why wouldn't it be? Dark Charm. Protects against dark. Kind of makes me think that it would be, it'll be coming up soon. Huh. Well, here we are.
Agnès! Olivia! Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness!
Could she really be hugging her
I'm so
with
worried.
all those
I
pointy
had
bits?
no idea where you were. If you were safe.
And I am sorry. I've been on the run, hiding in one corner of Florum or the next.
Since the day the darkness took the crystals?
Darkness? You speak of what happened a few weeks ago? No, I've been a fugitive for longer. Years now.
What? But I don't... Whatever for?
Florum maintains a show of stability and peace, but it's been home to harsh persecution. Crystallists are rounded up. Any who struggle are killed. I nearly joined them more than once.
Persecution? At whose hands?
Any
Whose
under
hands
the
do you
banner of
think?
the Bloody Rose. The fields have run red since the day they appeared.
The Blood Rose Legion.
I thought to smuggle the faithful to safety, but I am one woman alone.
I too nearly died by the hands of the Duchy in Kaldisla.
I feared as much. I know not the cause of the violent hate they bear us, but it exists. But come, seeing you again like this is a happy occasion. We've both survived. In truth, I had begun to doubt such a reunion would ever come to pass.
Have you had some cause to lose hope?
The Vestal of Fire is dead. I heard it from a member of the Blood Rose Legion.
Ah,
Are you certain? Oh, this is terrible!
No! Then that means you two are the only ones still able to awaken the crystals!
Awaken? What does she mean? And what is she?
Don't eye me like I'm some kind of monster! I'm a Crystal Fairy!
Olivia, we Vestals are the only ones able to dispel the evil shadow spreading over the land. And to do that, to fill the Great Chasm, all 4 crystals must be awakened.
I see. In my seclusion, I had no idea. You fought so hard, Agnès. How my little crybaby friend has grown. I've cried enough as well. The task ahead was insurmountable alone, but together, we can do this. I cannot hope to lead anyone by continuing to flee. Those believers who remain need comfort, hope, and the world needs our aid. I'm coming with you, Agnès.
Olivia, thank you. I'll be tenfold braver with you at my side.
Then let us begin at the Temple of...
Your little game of hide and seek is at its end.
oh no.
Who?
That little girl took the festival crown. Why is she here?
Could it be... we were followed?
The witch, Victoria. I remember now. She sits upon the Council of 6, leaders of the Eternian forces.
No, I never did take the time to point out that if you get a secret message that says, don't let anyone see this message, you also probably shouldn't read it aloud. Like, I don't know. It seems like pretty bad OPSEC, if you ask me. Just read it and be like, oh, hey, you guys should read this. And then, you know, make sure you don't drop it. But what do I know?
What?
You Vestals have run quite out of hand at late. I shall see your running ends here.
Look out! Agnès!
No! Olivia! It was me! That was meant for me!
It was meant for the both of you. How irritating.
Olivia! Please, no! Olivia!
Let this be a nightmare.
Be careful. The witch is a greater foe than we can hope to defeat.
Oh, bother.
Another?
You're late, Victor. I started without you.
So you have. Our purpose was to be the capture of the Vestals. But I fear you've overdone it. Not that it especially matters.
You know how I detest holding back. Temperance is so dull.
Oh, here we go.
They're like little dolls. One good twist and up pops their head.
You are ever demanding of your toys, Victoria.
Alright, what shall we do? We'll start with stealing, I suppose. Ooh, that's a bad start. Don't like this start. Alright, I think it's time to bust out the rejuvenation already. Right, hold on. I gotta change something on my computer. Okay, rejuvenation. I'm gonna cure poison on as many people as I can. Let's see. I already forgot which three. Let's go we'll just go top to bottom. Actually, the smartest thing to do would be to start curing the poison, then hit him with rejuvenation.
Lifetime. And just finally, have you no humanity?
Oh, this will work.
Victor, were we to bring back the Vestals, plural?
No, Victoria. We were charged with securing only one.
Then I think I'll go ahead and kill the Wind Vestal. Yes, that sounds rather lovely.
Ah, so Olivia survived. And
Come, sacred light!
we'll get to see that KO restore pay off. Alright. I think I want to beat up Victor. Get that physical attack up too while I'm at it. Holy weapon, sure. Let's kind of go all out.
Were these my father's orders?
Ah, it's the Grand Marshal's girl. I was too distracted by the Vestals to notice.
Has my father truly performed such brutality all this time?
Quiet your wailing. He was calm enough when he cast you off.
Indeed, I see no issue with terminating her here.
Time to settle this!
For very little damage, Sonic Wave. But everyone's physical attack has gone up. Most notably Agnès, who's sitting at 175%.
Here I come!
I hit Victoria's weak point. The unfortunate thing is that, I guess all of them unfortunate. Is that there's no real good cure for the Doom status. Oh, that's not ideal. You can't just
Ready to fly?
drop holy magic like that. That's rude. Alright, this is bad. This is pretty bad. Just have to have everyone cure themselves of poison first.
I grow bored, Victor.
Then, shall we conclude?
The thing with Victoria...
Erase all but the water vestal. The rest...
That can't be over yet.
Victoria?
I think it is
Victoria!
over.
Of course, it would have to be now. I fear we must adjourn. My apologies.
Did we win? No. They let us go?
Olivia, please, hold on.
Of course, the unwinnable battle.
Why did you? We'd only just met again. You are always quick to tears. I need to keep close watch. I'm sorry. As you say, we just... after so long. Please, I leave my duties to you. Awaken the water crystal. I can't. I need you, Olivia. I can't do this alone. I can't do this. You can. You will. I know. You can. Only you. Only. Olivia! Open your eyes! Please! Open your eyes! You're the only one. My only friend. Don't leave me! Please! Don't leave! I need you! Olivia! Olivia!
Why did this have to happen? It's not right!
It's too cruel. It feels like my heart's been torn up into ribbons. It's too sad. But where do we go from here? You're the only vestal left, Agnès. Can you do it? I'm so sorry to ask this of you now, but there's no other way. So I'm asking you, awaken the 4 crystals before the world is swallowed completely. It's what Olivia wanted. She said you could do it. Only you. So please, save this world, Agnès.
Olivia lies dead because of me. The same as the acolytes of the Temple of Wind, the night the darkness struck. Why do they all hurry to leave me so? Why is it always me left behind? They're all leaving. Everyone I ever knew. Vanishing forever. Why am I even...
Agnès, I don't know the words to comfort you. But I want to say this at least. You have us. Always.
I will do it. There's no one else left.
That is, unfortunately, a rather heavy burden to bear. Sword? Sure. That guy. Let's see. Oh. I want to leave her be for now. But, just glad I didn't have to suffer, what follows after everyone gets poisoned. Just, get out of here. See, what Victoria can do is, unleash an incredibly powerful spell that targets anyone who's suffering from poison. Obviously, I don't want any piece of that. Let's go to the temple. We can at least awaken the crystal before ending things for the day. I assume that everything's fine. Or mostly fine.
Wait! Something isn't right.
The air is charged. It's totally different from before.
Look, there, in the crystal.
Ah, yes.
Rusalka. That's Rusalka, Purveyor of Doom.
Purveyor
It's the same as the last time.
We can't awaken the crystal until we're rid of the beast, Agnès.
Then I have no choice. I must do this!
Rusalka. What do I know about Rusalka? Ah, okay. Figures that this would be the boss at the water crystal. Or with some thievery, I guess. I assume it's weak to thunder. Seems a reasonable assumption, right? It is. Likes to use charm. I can deal with that. Why don't you life thief me? I guess Tiz will have to save up his points. Don't like that. Alright, don't remember what that does. We'll find out together. and hope that there's no penalty for attacking all of them. I guess number 3 is the real one. Yep, alright. Everything is back to normal. Really curious what the boss is hiding. Render unto me your secrets, Rusalka. Arctic wind. That really be all? Regio. Alright, that's a move. This ought to finish things up. I hope. Didn't. I guess I should have known better than to expect the boss to go down so easily. I ran out of sword magic. That's not helpful. Guess we'll fix up Agnès and Ringabel. Yeah. Might as well just keep doing what I do best. Just pouring on the damage. Ah, I seem to have taken out the boss. Good. I'm glad. Judgment, black and white level 3. That comes in handy, actually.
Good. We're ready to begin the rite. All set, Agnès? I'll go over the process for the ritual once more, just to be sure.
And I'm
to
gonna
awaken it,
skip
you
this
must
because
focus your. If it works,
we've already
I
been
know
through
I said
it.
keep praying. The flow of the crystal is all of that. I understand.
Agnès, if it does...
No second chances, which is all right, Agnès. Right.
So let's get this over with.
Not yet! Just a little longer!
go.
Stop! That's it! Yes! It's done! The water crystal is awakened! You did amazing, Anya!
Agnès, are you alright? She's completely exhausted.
I'm fine. No cause for worry. That makes 2 crystals.
We're halfway there.
Agnès, you need to rest. You've been pushing yourself this whole time.
I told you. I'm fine. Please, spare me your concern. I have to do this. I have to do it alone.
Aw, yes, not alone. Hey, extra ability slot.
Lady Matriarch, the sea! Its waters are clearing!
Oh, it's the guidance of the Vestal. Praise be to her.
I'll worry about that later. Now let's just see where the game wants us to go next. I would just like to, here we go.
Lady Vestal, the oceans herald your return to us. I take it for a sign the water crystal, too, is returned to its pure state. What joy! And the Vestal of Water, is she not with you as well?
Well, about that.
Olivia Oblige, Vestal of Water, has given her life in the service of the crystals.
No, but that can't. I had thought certainly the clearing waters were her doing. Lost to us, gone from this world. What is Florum to do now? It is by your efforts Florum is spared from the Blood Rose Legion's venom. I give you the thanks of all Florum's people in the Vestal of Water's stead. The nation will not return to its chaste and proper ways overnight, I'm certain. But once a new Vestal is chosen, the people's hearts will unite behind her.
Will they? I guess we have no choice but to believe that.
Might I ask where your travels take you next, Lady Vestal?
I was told the Vestal of Fire is deceased. I must hurry to the fire crystal's side.
I see. Then beyond the sea, to Eisenberg and the Temple of Fire. If you follow the waters west of here, ever west, you will find it. First, cross the Miasma Woods, then to the shore of the inner sea. I shall make a mark of it upon your map. The seas are only newly tamed, and the journey is long. I pray you will be safe.
All right, well, let's have a little party chat first. The pendant. Ah, yes. Have the courage to think and act on your own, and the courage to disobey as well. Vaguely mysterious words. But yes, we have our destination in mind. Head out. think we are done with Florum. Yep, we got to return to the Echelon. But that'll be another time.